Good morning. Hi guys. Good morning, happy December. Start of December, that's pretty crazy. It felt like, like Halloween was yesterday, but August was also yesterday. It's crazy. Hello, hello. Hi, Jason. Hi. Nice to see you. Yeah, I know, it's all like reverse time zone stuff, but I mean, that means it's still December 1st where you are, so I can still say happy start of December. We had a good holiday season. Thanksgiving just happened, and then, I don't know, Black Friday. Shopping and stuff. I was really tempted to pick up some new games or something, but I decided to just wait because there'll be more holiday sales in like a week. So. The days have gotten so short. Yeah, it's like the sun goes down at like 4:30. It's I don't really get like seasonal depression as bad as I know that some people do, but it is really like jarring when it's so dark outside, and I think like, oh, it must be like 7 o'clock. It's like time, or like I better start, putting dinner together, and then I look at the clock and it's like, yeah, it's like 4:30. What am I supposed to do with that? I guess if anything, it just makes me feel like I don't have the time in the day to do stuff. When I do, it's like 4:30. I can still go out and complete an errand, but I'm like, nah, it's too late. I can't do anything. Thank goodness my job gets me up at 7, gives me the most of the sunshine hours. That sounds nice. Yeah. I mean, sometimes, it sucks to have the morning shift, but I mean, getting up at 7 is not that bad. But like starting at 7 means you have to be up at like 5 or 6. But yeah, I like working the mornings for that reason. You get the sunshine hours, and then depending on when you end, you have some time in the day, like with the sun out, to do stuff, which is nice. But that's just me. I don't know. But I feel that for sure. Yeah. I think this canvas. A bit coffee before I start trying to draw something. Hardest part is staying active and walking when it's so chilly. Yeah. Yeah. Lucky when last time I had to commute a pretty decent way. A lot of my commute could be done within like staying inside the train station and just like keep walking the really long I don't know, like the roots in the subway station. So I was mostly inside, which is really, really nice when it's really cold out. Because, I mean, right? Like I love the winter, but I hate walking around in the cold. Yeah, right? We are getting old. I used to hate mornings, but I'm starting to like them in summer too. Well, now I love mornings. I still hate the summer. It's too hot to do anything. But definitely got that cat thing down where I just like to sit in sunbeams and take naps in sunbeams and stuff. I don't have much of a plan today, so I'm just gonna draw and see what sticks. I want to do some fan art recently, but I don't have any good ideas. Good news, after tomorrow morning, I will take my last dose of antibiotics so the bacteria in my gut can finally recover from the constant nukes that were the antibiotics. Did they? Oh. Huh. So you have to take antibiotics for your antibiotics? That's rough. Also, I figured that they would give you those to you at like the same time, because like I know the times that I've been prescribed medicine, sometimes they'll they'll give me like 2. They'll be like, oh, taking this medicine might, make your tummy upset or whatever, so take this one with it. That will like make it not have tummy troubles. Yeah, eat some yogurt. Get some good gut health is really important. Hi. Oh, Twitch friends. Let's see. I'm just gonna move my stuff around on OBS and hopefully maybe my Twitch chat bubble thing will work today. Probably not, because it never works. You know what? While we're here, I'll just try to take neutral biotics. Do some fiddling while we're here. But yeah, while I'm playing around with settings, I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Or, I mean, I don't know, maybe you guys are not Americans and don't do anything for Thanksgiving. But you guys, like Black Friday is now, like, a thing everywhere, so maybe you guys got some good deals. Hey guys. Sorry, I'm like playing with settings. Tired of some stuff not working for me. Like that. See if that fixes anything. Probably not, but oh well. Hi, Titus. Hi, Rob. Nice to see you guys. But yeah, I totally. I mean, that's what like. That's how I was feeling. Where you know, I was tempted to pick some stuff up during Black Friday, but I was like, well, the Steam Winter Sale is gonna happen in like a week or two, so I might as well. You know, if there's nothing I really want, I could just wait and like wait like a week. Anything you're thinking of picking up? I missed out on City Builder number 2103. Men and their city builders. All I want to do is build and buy gadgets. What was I thinking of picking up? I think Ace Attorney Investigations was on a pretty good sale. But since I'm playing a couple other games that involve a lot of reading and stuff, I thought I can wait on that. Like My City Skylines. They made a second one, didn't they? But I heard the second one's not as good as the first one, or like there's a couple things that are in the second one that people don't really like. I don't know. I am not really into the city builders. I just like watch people play the city builders. What else? Was I thinking of? I think there were some other like cozier kind of games that I was thinking. There's that one puzzle game is a seat taken where like the puzzle is everyone's got their like requirements. Like so for example, it's like a bus and everyone um is like, I prefer sitting in the window and like all this, and so you have to like fit them into all their seats. I know that has gotten some traction. And I've wanted to pick that up for a while, but I might wait. Oh, ooh, the one with like the caterpillar. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it because I think it's just like it's about a caterpillar, right? Or like it's a platformer puzzle game where you're like a caterpillar with like I was gonna say like your butt is a little bomb, and so you can use like the puzzle is platforming where you use the bomb to do all these certain things. But it made me think of like that one Dropout episode or Game Changer episode, where they like have secret identities, and Brennan is a bug with a big ass or something, and that's what it made me think of. Optimization issues. I see. Yeah, I know like City Skylines took over people's lives when it came out. Always on the lookout for some little puzzles like that. But every now and but Night Rain DLC is coming out soon. I'm just like looking at Steam right now, and I don't even. Well, because sometimes they have they just have like random sales here and there. You gotta check out, or like, because it's not really controlled by them. Some like if it's a studio or like a publisher sale, sometimes they keep the sale going for a couple days. I would just say ooh with a face. I guess it doesn't have to be a Christmas thing. Something for December. That one's kind of cute. I might go with that. Hi, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Happy December. Just drawing, doodling, trying to have a productive month. A lot of stuff to do. I want to say I've finished my obligated stuff. We gotta do the rewritten angle. Nice, sounds good. Well, it's mostly just like guidelines and then kind of understanding what you want. But on one hand, I think my guidelines should be like better because this is not that good. But also, I try not to be too, I guess, like specific when I do just like these sort of really simple first step quote unquote guidelines. Because yeah, if I end up not liking it, then I don't want to have wasted all that time, or like I don't want to turn it into like a sunk cost fallacy where it's like, oh well, I spent so much time doing the sketch, so now I have to stick with it because I'll waste all that time if I just like trash it, you know. But you know, if you don't like your drawing, it's okay to just not keep working on that. It's okay to just like restart, but sometimes you don't really want to restart, right? Because you spent so much time on the sketch. Like, my sunk cost got exposed. Doing. Hey, Scrub. But I mean, don't feel like bad or anything, because I think that is hard to get past. But that's the. I mean, yeah, that's why I try not to have a pretty crazy like sketch or I don't know, re-sketch for that reason. Like, if I end up not liking it, it's okay. I can just trash it. Oh, look at you guys getting all chummy and stuff. That's cute. I've been playing Pokemon Legends pretty much every day. But I don't want to say too much because I don't know if anyone else is playing it and like spoilers, and I'm really, really careful about spoilers. But last night, well, people told me about this before I started playing the game, but there's like there's a character that's a streamer. Well, actually, you get this on like you hear about her and stuff in the game pretty early on, so I don't think this is too much of a spoiler. But there's a streamer character, and she's a bunch of fans throughout the city in the game that you talk to, and they have all these terms that they use because, like, so the streamer's name is like Kanari, and they're like us Canatics, like that's what we call us, like her fans, and they have all these different terms, like oh yeah, is it the like big fans or like the longtime fans are like Canatics, and then the like new fans or the casual fans are like Canubies, and I was just like, oh man. Like, first of all, like, as always, the localization writing is just like really, really on point. But I was like, oh, they really got it. Made me think about how these names within a community just sprout out. I didn't know translators could also be credited on books. Oh yeah, for sure. Especially if, like, you know, the book is translated. I mean, I don't know much about, like, the world of translation when it comes to novels. Like, I don't really know the ins and outs of that, of, like, how it works. Like, I guess what I'm getting at is I don't know how much the translator has, like, in contact with the original author and, like, working with them. Or if it's, like, a trust thing of... I mean, I imagine it's like a lot of other translation spheres where, you know, there's a translator and an editor, but I wonder if they, you know, work with the author directly at all. Yeah, I don't know anything about, like, novel translation. I know a bit about light novel translation. I was just thinking, because recently I've seen some more Japanese novels translated to English, like in bookstores, where I see the, like, translator credits, like, directly on the front page, the cover with the author, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I'm like wondering, I don't know. Yeah, translation is not easy. Also pretty, like, misunderstood, I think. Kind of misunderstood job. New fans are smallies. Like that. Smalley kids. Sometimes it's just brownie points. I mean, I think for people like me, right? I think I would see this translator credits on the cover and be like, wow, they credited the translator. And I'd already be like, I bet this is good. I think in that sense, it probably works. I don't know how much I... mouth there. Not fuss about it too much. I think about hands for a second because they're gonna be important. Something like that. More the smarter idea to look up a reference. I will do that. Ooh, drawing is fun? Question mark? I'm gonna draw other things today too. And just have a sketching stream. It's fun to... I draw better on stream, I think. Even if I'm not like... Well, I mean, I don't know. Even maybe especially when I'm distracted by chat. I don't know. Oh, where's the bit? Face. a different color for all the different little parts. And then I'm gonna do like a big ol' like stack of presents kind of thing. Maybe? I don't know. Is that cute? Or maybe it's better to just do like presents. Hmm. We'll definitely do like a Santa dress, Santa outfit, but I also want to do like the present or something else. I still also haven't really figured out. I mean, I've drawn hats on Allie before, but I've like given them like a bear ear hat or like the beret with it only covered one mysterious sphere. So like thinking about a Santa hat now, I'm like, I don't know if it worked. I'll probably not do a Santa hat. I'll do something else. But Christmas tree hat ornament. I like the silly. I'm thinking that I might do like the hair buns. Oh, that's not good. And then decorate those like with lights and ornaments. Or like one side I'll have like lights and the other one will just like be an ornament. It's something like that. I think that's good. And when I decided on this super ambiguous design of like just put spheres on the head, I came prepared. Except for the how does Allie wear headphones question, because I still don't have an answer for that. Crafty work here. Maybe. They look like Bhutan. Or there's like this thing on a kids show in Japan, but now I have to find a picture for you. Yeah, it's this character from a kids show that's like for preschoolers, like a Sesame Street kind of thing in Japan. And here I'll show you. Oopsie. This is Utan. I like to imagine the headphones bend around the spheres. Like... this. Like this. But yeah, with the decorated hair buns make me think of Utan. The second one. Oh, or maybe it's like when you gotta do that kind of uncomfortable thing, like alright, let's say the hair buns are like, or the ears, whatever, are like here. And then you gotta wear your headphones like a little bit forward on your head. So they're like a little too far forward. Like they're tilted forward to go around. Humongous ear pads that cover both. Like... absolutely massive. I'm just shoving one AirPod into both. I mean, that fixes the problem. like a taskmaster. Get Allie to wear headphones. There. I'm gonna not, but this little creature gets me in trouble. Oops. Hearing's not making it to old age with those headphones. Dude, when we all already have tinnitus. No hope. No hope. Tinnitus, my favorite Final Fantasy protagonist. You just sidestep the hearing jump. I like Final Fantasy X. Well, in 10 you could still name your protagonist anything, right? And then they sort of stops doing that, kind of like, I don't know, after 10, I think. Because then it's 11 is the MMO, and then 12 is Vaughn, and they say Vaughn. I think Titus is the last nameable protagonist, right? You mean Balthier, surely. That is true. He is the protagonist of 12. I'm rethinking the big, like, Santa present sack. I don't know if I like it though. But I don't know what else I would do. Maybe we could... like more boring. I'll do something with the other arm. That's one. Oh, we could have also just done a hood. A Santa thing. Like a little cape with a hood. Do that too. I kind of like the silliness. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. So, like Eminem with the rat. Let me. Oh, because do it like that, and then we'll just have like gifts and stuff like scattered throughout, and that'd be kind of cute. Or we can go full Eminem throwing a rat at you. And then like emotion blurred. Like that. I do like that idea though, that like it's silly and chaotic and very haphazard. I don't like that Eminem to throwing a rat at you a bit more. Okay, let's do that better. Up. Let's angle a bit. I'll get. I had it that first time. Um. And Pinky. And then arm, shoulder. And let's fix the angle. It's still not just need a sketch for now. Fun perspective trick is, I mean, it's not, it's just like when you're sketching and you're trying to get it down, just draw a bunch of circles and like that like lead into each other. Like think of a slinky and then kind of get it from point A, which is the shoulder, point B, which is the wrist, and kind of helps you get the shape down. Like this is really messy, but I don't know. Try it, you'll see what I mean. Like this isn't good, so actually this is too extreme, I think. Drawing is all just shape. Yeah. Actually, we'll probably. I'm just gonna put this over here in case I want it back. Hey! Nice to see you. Okay. So that's working, but not my other very basic chat window that I set up. But at least one of them is working. Oh, but it's completely cut off. We'll fix that. Yeah. I'm glad it doesn't like show up. But you know, the spam bot. Okay, but is to fix it from not being cut off, which like reset it. So we'll see what happens. again, happy December. Hope you had a good weekend, holiday season, if it was a holiday season for you. Really, really messy sketch. An arm. A Franken sketch this. And we'll just edit that. I really like the food and the discounts is outlasting the actual origin of the holiday, so. I guess it's Cyber Monday, right? If that's the I don't even know if that is a thing anymore because Black Friday is essentially just the deals online. I don't know anyone who goes out to the stores on Black Friday. I mean, I'm sure people still do. Not Cyber Monday was like the whole month now. Like, I mean, right? Like, that's what I think too. Especially, yeah, you know, what we were talking about before when there's Black Friday stuff and then a week later the actual, like, Christmas, holiday, winter sales start. So it's like, you're right, like, Cyber Monday is just Cyber month of December. Like a something. I think this will just remain looking weird, but it's okay because we'll have like this big motion blur. Unless she come at you at Mach speeds. I have done that on like a different layer because now I have to. I want to like move this up or something. That's the gist of it. Are you guys like big into the holiday season? Probably end up talking more about it as like the month goes on, but I mean there's some people and families that are really, really big into like Christmas and the holidays and everything. And there's people who like aren't. Or like um, you know, don't celebrate at all, that's fine too. Like I don't necessarily celebrate Christmas, but I like the holiday season. I think like illuminations are really pretty and it's fun to go to them. But I don't really like do anything for Christmas. Right, it's the vacation time. Not sure. I do think like I wouldn't say it's I don't know. I don't want to sound too like cynical because I think it's not. But when you become like an adult, then you have to do all the holiday responsibilities of an adult. But I think in like that can be fun. It's fun to give your little baby nieces and nephews presents and stuff. Thanks, Rob. Good night. Have a good rest. Sleep well. Have a good day tomorrow. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. I think it started going into the silliness, which is fine, which is what I wanted. Yep. How much of a hand can I cover up with like the material fabrics? I just don't have to draw it. I think the little like capelet would be cute. Maybe get rid of a lot of details. This is why I don't Do like a little bow bell. I mean, I think it's fine because the Mach Speed plushies will be coming at you. You can have a bunch. I don't know how else to describe them other than because I don't want to really call them like the rats. But some of them will have like little Santa hats, I guess. Or like, I don't know, like a reindeer, something, elf. I don't know, something going on. Something like that, yeah. I think, yeah, it'll be fun that it's like a little sillier than it is sexy or something. Like Christmas art, so it's really like sexy for some reason. December 1st, good thing we got the sketch for Christmas out of the way. Bonus monthly drawing. Of the cool panda with the Coca-Cola hats. I don't want to mess it up too much, but I'll try to like move this away. Like there, I think is good. I'm messing not like too in the way, but still like funny enough that it's like really coming at you. I mean, we'll get there. It's December 1st, we don't need the sketch to be like perfect right now. We'll save this. Everyone save your work if you're working on something. Control S alert. Merry Chris Rally. Just making a list and checking it twice. Well, I think holidays and birthdays, like, kind of losing its funness is kind of up to you. Because, you know, when you're an adult, it sort of sucks. When your birthday like falls on a weekday and you got work or something. Or you know, like having if you've like moved away and your friends aren't around, like yeah, but that doesn't mean you can't treat yourself. Like you can buy yourself something nice and then treat yourself to something nice for dinner and buy yourself a whole cake. Like you can do all that for yourself on your own birthday. Yeah. I mean, like, I get it for sure, but like I think it's not a matter of you can only have fun on the holidays if you're a kid and you still like believe in Santa. And, I mean, I still don't know what Easter like is or what you do on Easter to have fun. I just like the spring colors. So I'm like, ooh, it's time to eat chocolate. Birthdays I always take off if possible and get nasty with some cake. I like the way you think. So I'm really lucky in that my birthday, over here, so over in Alleyland, the Emperor's birthday is a public holiday. And guess who shares a birthday with the current Emperor? So my birthday, I always have a day off, which means my friends all get a day off. Daniel unleash beast mode on a cake. You have like a favorite like cake flavor, cake style? You know, I haven't had an ice cream cake in a really long time, and I could go pretty crazy for an ice cream cake. Eyeing a 4-pound marble cake, nah, I'd win. I haven't had one in a long time. I feel like now I could probably handle like one slice and be like, ooh, that's it for me. But I haven't had one in a really long time, and like those little that little layer that's all just like the Oreo crumble bit. That's peak. I'm a dark chocolate guy, but also lemon pound cakes are kind of top tier. I like the way you think. Yeah, like lemon cakes are so good. But there's something like just classic and nice about a funfetti. Like just a normal with the little colorful bits in them. Like that screams that's the birthday cake. And it's like everyone's gonna be okay with it. Some people don't really like all their chocolate. And some people are, the red velvet is a little too much, but like no one's gonna say no to funfetti. The crust. I don't like using the word crust for cake. But I mean, I get what you're saying. Artificial strawberry flavor, my beloved. I mean, everyone has like a red velvet phase, right? Like, I think when I was like a teenager or like high school or college, I just remember like, ooh, red velvet cake is so good. And I'm like, is it? Like when I'm like now that I'm older, I'm looking back, I'm like, it's just too red. Are we talking about cakes that just got here? Yeah. Because we were talking about like holidays and birthdays and stuff, and then we all said that we'd go crazy on cake. So I asked what we're talking about going nasty on cake. I asked chat if they had like a favorite kind of cake or a favorite cake flavor, or I guess more specifically, if it was your birthday and you could buy yourself like a whole cake, what would you go for? I skipped the phase in rebellion. Ooh, carrot cake is really good. And yeah, I mean, can't go wrong with a chocolate cake. And like, a tiramisu is really good. Man, yeah. Carrot cake is good. I mean, I wouldn't do it for like a birthday, but I really like cheesecake too. I wouldn't get like a whole cheesecake for my birthday, but like, it was nice to get like a slice at a cafe or something. Ooh, a flourless chocolate cake. I've had like one. Oh, was it flourless? I don't remember. I know it was. I had a chocolate cake that had a lot of like ingredients not in it, if that makes any sense. And it was like one of the best chocolate cakes I've had in my life. Oh yeah, not, like, you know, right, can't compare them because they're just so different, but cornbread slaps, man. Oh, cold, huh? Ooh, that sounds good. I mean, we just, like, Thanksgiving just happened, but I could really, I could go nasty on some cornbread. Carrots are really sweet if you think about it. It's also been a while since I've had good cornbread. 350 calories, really? Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. Putting like a second of thought into it, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that checks out. No! It's dense with it. No! Because, right, like, when you have cornbread, you don't really eat, like... I mean, you end up eating a lot of it, but, right, you usually eat just, like, a small little square, like, a small little, like, thing of it. No! I don't want to think about... Well, when you're having cornbread, you're probably having a meal that you're not really, like, too fussed with the calories, right? You're probably, like, having it with a meal that you are set out to eat because you want to eat a lot of food. Or, like, you're hungry, right? So it's okay, I think. A double chocolate muffin. Ooh. Ooh. Double chocolate. Okay, now, yes, cornbread's supposed to... Right, it's like a feast food. I mean, this goes back to my, like... There's a lot of good, you know, Thanksgiving kind of foods that are so good, but you really just have them one time a year. Or, you know, not often enough that you... Like, you would want to have them, like cornbread, where, like, you know, there are times when you're... Throughout the year, you can have cornbread, but... It's not like an everyday thing, or, like, it's not... You just go to the supermarket and you pick up some cornbread. But, right, like... Oh, yeah, that's true. It depends how southern your family is. Like... That's true, yeah. I was always a northeast kid, so... Well, the thing I know this is gonna be, like, really kind of blasphemous, maybe, but when I think of cornbread, it's like a thing that it's like a side that you can get, like at KFC and like fried chicken places. So it's like you can definitely get it a lot. But I think it's like kind of a specific, like as opposed to like getting rolls or like some other kind of bread. It's like, I guess what I'm like trying to get at. Oh, I don't know. Like, maybe it's like regional differences. Certain places. Popeyes has the biscuit. You go in knowing you're breaking limits. I've had Raisin Cane's once. And it was like pretty good. I think if anything, I was surprised that like it's a kind of a big portion that you get. Karaage ruined American fried chicken for me. I see what you're saying, but I think they're very different. So now that I eat karaage more often, I'm like, man, I could just go for like fried chicken, like like an American style, like buttermilk, like fried chicken. Karaage is like Japanese style fried chicken. How would I describe like the differences? I guess it's more like think of like popcorn chicken, but it's bigger pieces. Yeah, like or like nuggets. Yeah, like it's chunks rather than just like the full cut. And I think like for me, typically it's a little crispier and a little less like bready. And yeah, darker meat. So the meat is usually like really like moist on the dark meat. Pretty good. I mean, I just said that it ruined fried chicken for him. So yeah, it's really good. But I like those. Yeah. Moist. Yeah, over here, KFC is the Christmas thing. There's like a whole history to it about like I think it's like the short of it is was it a word? As in the idea of Christmas was kind of like, oh, having like the big turkey dinner kind of like traditional Christmas feast thing, and it was like, well, we don't really have that here. So like what's something close to it that we can do? We can get KFC, and then it sort of like snowballed from there. And now it's a whole thing. You can Google it. Add lemon juice and some Kewpie. Holy. I mean, I think so. Well, for me, like, I think, yeah, it's more of a ham thing. But either way, those aren't things you can, especially like a whole one is not typically easy to get here. I mean, I think it might be something like that, where it's just like, yeah, that's what they do. People know this story more than I do. I mean, we can like talk about how holidays are like marketing schemes, but I mean that's how like the Valentine's Day stuff happened here too, whereas like chocolate companies were like, hey, we can up our sales by just kind of telling them about like the Valentine's Day traditions of giving chocolates and stuff. And that's kind of how the Valentine's Day and White Day stuff happened here. But in a way, it's still like fun. do like the lemon on the karage though. And I'm not huge on the Kewpie, but I mean Kewpie's a lot better than like typical Hellman's mayo, but I typically do some sort of hot sauce kind of thing if I have karage at home. Right. I want to draw something else, but I don't know. I don't know what I'll do yet. I want to keep sketching. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some more water. Be back in like 2 minutes. Really will feel like 2 minutes, but I didn't have a little BRB thing set up on this, like my drawing set up yet, so I just had to make one. Alright, I'm grabbing water. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Another thing I miss from Japan is the lemon sours. Those things are devilish. Yeah. I mean, they're typically my go-to drink. Like I don't drink a lot, but like if I'm having dinner with friends, like casually, I'll order one. Like lately, I've been more into like the umeboshi sours because I really like plum, and I was like, well, I'll just try a different one. And I was like, ooh. And umeshu is really good. Nice and easy to drink. But, yeah, kind of devilish. And it's always like different places have really, they're like different, stronger or like better than other places. Oh, I haven't had, maybe that'll be my next casual drink. Next time I'm having dinner with someone, I'll order a yuzu sour. Sounds good. Yeah, I'd say highball or just like a nama beer, like a nama biru. Just like people just order beers. Yeah, umeshu is really great. Alright, they're just like, some of them, sometimes they're just like too easy to drink and very deceptive on like, I've had lemon sours that taste really strong and I'm like, oh, this one's pretty strong, and then I've had ones that don't. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of soda water in here or something, probably. And, you know, they knock you out. Ooh, I haven't, and I'm behind on a lot of my watching. Because I just spent the weekend playing video games. I'm gonna set some time aside to just watch some stuff. But I also want to see Zootopia 2. Okay, I don't want this canvas to be blank for too long. I'm just gonna look. See if I've got... What do I got? Good thing I got that water. Well, there's always that thing of like, oh, certain foods pair well with certain drinks, but I don't understand any of that at all. So, when in doubt, just say that water's fine. Yeah, I know there was like an original concept that for Zootopia that was it was gonna be like really different. And honestly, like, I don't know if Disney would have ever passed it, but it sounds cool. But tastes good, that's all that matters. Right? Yeah, I want to see the new Zootopia. But I don't know what to try. I'll do something cute, maybe. Doing a quick reference check. know what? Keep this on here so it's not a completely blank canvas. When you say, like Japanese sodas, do you mean... Oh, hi! Come in. I'm trying to think of something else to draw. Because I just want to draw today. I don't want to do line art or anything. Do line art later. When you say Japanese sodas, do you mean, like, soda drinks or ramen, or like the special flavors of, you know, regular soda brands? Oh yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, like ramen. Ramen is really good. I found that I like ramen candy more than I like drinking actual ramen. Kinda new to art. Welcome. And it's very cool of you, and congrats, because art is difficult. So, yeah, awesome. Drawing is fun, but it's so hard. Have you had those ramen Mentos? Those were pretty good. No, not Mentos specifically, but yeah, I really like ramen candy. So I will. Was it only? I hope it's not like a limited, because then I'll never find them. But like a limited time thing. But I'll keep a lookout, because that sounds really good. Yeah. Oh, that's like a long period of time. So I'll look for them. Gotta go to like a candy store or something. Yeah, I'd say like caffeine and like sodas especially are my vice, because I don't smoke. I don't really drink a lot, but I do like a soda every now and then. But I know they're really bad for you, so I try to limit myself. I have like one a week. I really want something refreshing, or if I'm having a good day on a weekend. For a treat, I'll go with the little mini cans of soda. Honestly, like, that's me. They're like those really tiny ones that are, you know, like, they're like 50 or 60 yen. Pound one of those back as a little treat. Yeah, we're talking. Oh, cream soda's pretty good. I like root beer. Cream sodas are good. Root beer floats are like so good. But like there's zero sugar and the 0-calorie ones. They taste different, and I don't like that taste. I don't like that taste I think the aftertaste is worse. They kind of have that really like cloying, like chemical sugary taste that like lingers in your mouth. I hate that. At this point in my life, with how much I avoid sugar, if I drink a full size can of soda, I would die. Like, I can't really count them back as much as I used to, like in college or high school, but as a little treat, you can have a little pepis. You guys have a favorite? I like Dr. Pepper too. And I like ginger ale. I'm not much of a lemon lime person though. The water's a little too spicy for me. And college has like cafeteria with unlimited soda. That is not healthy at all. That is so bad. Like, lucky. I mean, that would ruin me. That would absolutely ruin me. If my university had like an unlimited soda kind of like refill. Well, I don't know. I'd probably had like a free refill thing. But like, that's the thing, right? Like, getting it from the fountain tastes different. Right? That sounds so bad. Ooh. Don't tell me these things, guys. I'm just gonna go to them and just loiter around the slot machines drinking like Coke. Oh, I love ginger ale. They're drinking diet tea / lemonade mix from Arizona iced tea. The citric acid from the lemonade does a lot of the heavy lifting, and then no chemical flavor. Ooh, keep that in mind. The Arizona iced tea is really good. Last time I had a zero sugar thing, I threw up. Maybe I'm allergic. Oh, I don't know. You're not, because you know you already have issues beyond too much sugar. Oh, freshman 15 is like that's the weight gain thing, right? Like it's freshman 15 is, it means like when you start college as a freshman, you gain 15 pounds because you're just like, you just eat so much or you have a lot less like restrictions. Because, you know, it's like, you're not, it's your parents aren't there to tell you like, don't eat that, or like, you know, you have more freedom in buying food for yourself. So you don't make the best choices and you gain 15 pounds. Like that's a little like slang term type thing. Oh, hello and good night. I hope you have a good night. Get some rest. An Arizona Arnold Palmer. No, that's not your fault at all. Usually just don't eat until I'm really hungry, then I eat a bunch. I feel like that is also maybe not super healthy, but I don't know. Don't take your health advice from Allie. We can't. Hey Artie, nice to see you. No, I don't. You're good. I don't think that's like the most common knowledge, like everyone knows sort of phrase. So no worries. Oh, thank you for reading my chat rules. That's very kind of you. But no, I think that's fine. But I don't think it's too revealing. I think that's okay to say that you're still in high school. But now I know, so I will be careful with that. Oh no, it wasn't me, but I saw that you did. So I just wanted to like respect that if you didn't. You said that and you didn't want that to be known. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just like leave that alone. I mean, it's always good to practice online, internet safety. It wasn't a thing of like you said, like, oh, I am still in high school and I go to this high school in this state in this city. Like, hi, thank you for coming in. I'm like not drawing that much right now because I don't know what to draw, but thank you for coming in, and yeah, I'm glad I'm showing up on people's feeds. I have no control over that, so a lot of people here today. Well, you got out of kendo late. Think. I don't. Daylight saving times has messed up everything for me. Going the other way for me, I lost 20 pounds since coming here, lol. But like, you've been really active, and I mean, I think it's easier to lose weight in the city you are in than it is to gain weight. I wouldn't say anything about the country because I'm a heavily paranoid person with social anxiety. Then you are among friends, because guess who else is a highly paranoid person with social anxiety? That's right, me! But yeah, no, I get it, and no need to worry. I'm the same, so don't share more than what you're comfortable with sharing. That rule is mostly there for like safety, and so people don't bug me about like, well, where do you live and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. You don't live here. At 10, so I leave the building at like 10:30. And then I bought dinner and come back at 11. Oh, first meal of the day? Night? No. You gotta eat more than that! I say totally understanding what it was like in university to have like, your 2 meals of the day and that carries you through somehow. But now, as an adult, I'm just like, no. I would like short circuit if I wasn't having like my calorie intake. I think for me, it might have been the opposite. I think I was like really unhealthy in college. Or like, I think the first half of my like college life, I was pretty unhealthy, but I was still, used to having a young body, so you could kind of just eat whatever garbage you wanted and come out fine. And then like the second half of my college life, and then when you have access to like a kitchen or like a place to cook, and you start like learning more and more how to cook, you get healthier, and it's like, oh well, like I should start paying attention to the food I'm eating, huh? Some people go to college and get cripplingly addicted to MMOs. I've pretty much never eaten breakfast this past semester. I mean, breakfast is easy to skip, so I don't like judge you too much on that. But having something in the morning is good. Some water. Get a coffee on the way to class. I'll try to eat healthy, but it's getting harder every day. I did eat that rotisserie chicken though. Hooray! Did you have a good solo Thanksgiving? I do try to stay away from all caffeine besides my tea. We just had a caffeine chat just before you came in. Well, I try to be mindful of my caffeine intake. So, like, I usually have coffee in the morning, because I like a nice hot drink in the morning, and I just go for a coffee. And so I'm like, okay, if I've had a cup of coffee in the morning, then I probably shouldn't have like a soda at lunch, because that's just too much. But yeah, like I said, sometimes you just really need a refreshing beverage. So on the days. But then, like, sometimes I'll have a coffee in the morning and then I'll stream and I'll be talking a lot with you guys, and I'll, like, really want another drink. So, like, I make tea in the middle of the stream, and so I have coffee and tea, and it's awful. I gotta be real with you. Tea is one of the 2 sources of caffeine. You never had McDonald's? That's honestly impressive. Like, honestly, truly impressive. Sounds kind of tasty though. I usually only have breakfast if it's the first few days I get up early, or if I've stayed up through the night. I feel like if I've stayed up through the night and I had breakfast, it would just make me like throw up. So I just feel so bad if I pull like an all-nighter or something. I can only drink something and that's it, and then pass out whenever I can. I spent my Thanksgiving by the river eating my rotisserie chicken. It's like the most like Yakuza sub-story sounding thing. Just don't do this to me, let me gaslight myself. Okay, you're right. I like cats. I love cats. I'm slightly allergic to them. I do like cats. It's all good. Chat is moving a little fast. Caffeine has like a very reduced effect on me. It takes me like 3 cups of coffee with caffeine for it to have an effect on me. I feel that. Or like, I don't know if it's like building immunity to it or something, right? Because there are times where like I'll have caffeine and, I don't really feel like perkier or like woken up. Like, I don't really have coffee in the morning for the caffeine. I have it because, like, having a warm drink is very nice. So it could just be like a hot chocolate, which isn't any, like, more healthy. Um, but, you know, it's not like, oh, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. It's just like, I just like having something to drink in the morning. And, like, you know how, even if you skip breakfast, if you're, like, traveling, like, you're on vacation, you're probably gonna have breakfast for whatever reason. But you have a different breakfast. So for me, when I'm traveling, I usually have, like, juice instead of a coffee. I don't know, depending on where or, like, who I'm with. I'll, like, spring for, like, an orange juice or cranberry juice or something. Yeah, but the fries, though. McDonald's is... The fries are so addicting. Speaking of pulling an all-nighter, no, you guys, I always tell you guys to get a good night's sleep. You guys don't listen to me. You have 4 cats? Oh. What are your cats' names? I always like to know pets' names. I really like cats. Yeah, I'm slightly allergic, but I think I would rather have a dog or little rodents, guinea pigs or rats or something, or hamsters. Your streams are so late. How are we not supposed to pull an all night? Oh, I'm sorry. It's 1 p.m. where I am. When I first started, by the way, I took a really, like, long break in between, like, several months. I don't really consider it to be like a year of streaming, but my first stream was like almost a year ago. So I don't know, maybe I'll do something special. I don't know. Only cat, the panda desires a rodent, essentially. But when I first started streaming, I like cared a lot about the time zone and, you know, what would be best for people. And then it just got too hard to come up with something that would work for everyone. I stopped caring, and then I just kept streaming at this time. And a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's nice because no one's streaming at this time, and usually everyone's already done, and you know, it's nice to have something like late at night to kind of put on before bed." So I'm like, okay, this works. Those names are all over the place, and I like that. You have a cat named Wolfie, is still cute. A cat named Phoenix, also cute. I read this originally as oregano, which I think, like, oregano, but I'm thinking about The Simpsons. Oregano! But Orangiana, that's pretty cute. And Wahaha, is that a reference to something? I don't know. But those names, all over the place in a cute way. Those are banger cat names. Perfect for East Coast USA. Nice chill evening vibes to settle down. Nice, because I used to be East Coast USA. I like the late night streams personally. I'm glad, but also I always talk on stream about like the importance of like getting good rest and sleep and like keeping all of you up. Aw, you have a bunch of younger siblings. How much younger are they than you? You don't have to tell me like their ages or, you know, again, whatever you're comfortable with. Or like, how many siblings do you have? Are you the oldest? I'm asking too many questions. Oh, an orange tabby. Milo. That's cute. I have a white cat with one orange eye and one blue eye named Yuzu. That's adorable. Our cat was named Batman. Batman cat, kind of iconic. That is kind of like a cute name for a cat, actually. Do you call him? Did you call him like Bruce sometime? I just think if like I had a cat named Batman, I would call him like Bruce instead. I'm the oldest, and the ages are literally between almost my age to one. Wow. That's really different. Are you like a doting older sibling, or are you like turns on the bat signal? Oh, that's cool. Older sister artist. So you said you're new to arts. Are you like learning from her, or is it like you just wanted to try it yourself? That's cool. Right, a cat would totally pick up on a dinner signal. Like Bruce Wayne, what's that have to do with Batman? Six younger siblings. Wow, that's a big family. Awesome. That's awesome. Good luck. Art is so hard. I'm kind of blanking on what to draw because I was like, I came in today with no ideas, and I'm like, I'll come up with ideas on stream. I didn't, so. Hi, welcome in. Oh, maybe the algorithm is being nice to me today. Or doing what the title says, drawing and chatting. Well, I think shading and like details are kind of like a lot of the fun part. Like my favorite part of the process is coloring. I think that's when it all kind of comes together. Well, I mean, just because you say you do, like, you shout something out doesn't mean I'm gonna do it, so I'm not, like, gonna get mad. It's just, like, I've had people come in and be like, hey, draw this, and then, like, leave, and I'm like, don't come here. You know, if I don't do their request. Oh, I mean, I didn't think anyone would actually, like, read the description of the video, let alone the rules, so I'm very glad that people do, but again, they're like, a lot of it is mostly just to myself sometimes. As big as my papa's and my relatives' family. 9 children and 14 respect. Oh my goodness. I'm also the oldest out of my. Oh, wow, that's a really big family. Oh, thank you. Thank you, G-san, for always being better at promo than I am. I should put in a rule that's like something funny. I do always change like the description just to put something funny in. But that I don't. Right. There's always those kinds of rules. I think the more I've streamed, the more I kind of understand like where they could come from. Not to say that like, oh, you guys are troublemakers, but right. Sometimes you get people saying something that makes you a little uncomfortable, or you're like, well, this could definitely lead into problems if it was not. I didn't handle it. Aw. I mean, I can get that, but I bet that streamer whose stream you made a typo on doesn't even remember. That's all good. Unless they said it out loud and was like, wow, look at that typo, that'd be awful. But then if that was the case, would you want to be watching a streamer that does that? Hard to go eat something. Right. Stream reflects the streamer and chat reflects the streamer. Wow, everyone's like reading the description today. It's crazy. Bye, Kaza. It's nice to see you and chat with you. It was fun. Have a good rest. And I'll see you next time. Might play some games tomorrow. Thanks for all the new people coming in. I'm Allie. I draw. And I play games sometimes. I'm mediocre at both. I'm coming alive. They're a favorite. I don't know if I do. I don't like have a like one specific. I just kind of like to look at stuff. I do want to make more like dramatic, short animation type things. So, point where I don't have to spend too much time doing, because I'm trying to work on that. Like, spend too much time drawing, or like even when I finish something, I'm like, am I really finished? Is there something else I can add to it? And I just sit on it and sit on it, and I'm trying to be better about that and not do that, you know? I misspelled something in my rule. No! I know you're goated. Thank you, Aru. Chat, no! Chat, no! Your animations are crazy detailed. You said you would over animate them in your book. It's amazing. Thank you! I'm gonna look at my chat description. No! Thunder's calling me out. I'll go look. I'm not looking right now, but I'll go look. Thank you for telling me, though. I'll go fix it. This sure is the stream. I know some colorblind people, and I think, like, it's not so... From what I hear of them, it's not so debilitating, but sometimes it's... I don't know, it's like, people have different severities of it, too. But there are some things, like the, there's, like, sunglasses, basically, that kind of do a bit of color correction for you, and from what I've heard from people that have them, it does work. Very, like, makes the colors pop out a bit more, like, stand out a bit more, so there's a lot more of a difference. Because, from what I've heard from people I know that are colorblind, it's not like they don't see the colors at all, like, it's not, like, hidden or invisible, it's more that it's, like, duller, so, for example, sometimes red will show up as will be a little like brown, but they can still tell that they're red, or you know, stuff like that. But I am not colorblind, so I don't really know. I mean, they don't like fix your color blindness, but I've heard that it, you know, it just like makes the colors a bit more vivid, so it does help people in some way. But I mean, yeah, it's not like a cure. Right. So I think it's like if the severity of your color blindness is not too bad, that can work for you. But yeah, blindness versus deficiency. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like I know a lot about it. From what I've heard. Steam of what is that? Okay. I saw the typo. Thank you. Yeah, guys, don't friend request me on Steam. For real though, don't. Good. But I mean, it still checks out. Like, don't send me requests on Steam. Oh man, all these like color blindness. Well, like, I know I've heard of the ones where they do the colorblind test, and it's like, you know, the ones with the numbers, and they're like, there's no number there. But that's a lot less interesting than like calling a character completely differently. That's wild, though. within the stream, it's within the rules to request art. There, you can request, but am I gonna do it? No, don't even joke about that. I get people mad at me because I'm the reason why Half-Life 3 isn't happening. Oh, because speaking of like Poke Dance, I wanted to do Pokemon fan art, but I'm gonna wait until I get a little bit deeper into Legends ZA so I can draw the characters without and like look up references without hopefully getting spoiled or something. This character is actually like part of this, and they show up with this Pokemon. I played the Half-Life series. I actually haven't. I've seen a bit of one of them being played, but I think it might have been like 2 because I didn't understand anything that was going on. As in, like, I was missing key parts of the story. I was saying last art stream that I think it's really obvious that I learned a lot about, like, when I first started drawing as a kid, even back with like the 90s style, I think it's really obvious in my art that I started drawing because of Pokemon. Like with this, I think the eyes and stuff is very Pokemon. Like those kinds of jokes you see every now and then. That's like when you look at someone's art and you can kind of tell what fandom they used to be in and stuff like that. I think mine are pretty obvious. But I mean, because I know them, and I think like the influence really shows. I don't know if I'll use this for anything. I just wanted to draw something if people were gonna watch me on the stream and I wasn't doing anything. I don't see Sailor Moon in your style, but just a bit. That's neat. I mean, I used to be like, when I was like a really young kid, I was obsessed with Sailor Moon. I had all the dolls. Yeah, I loved Sailor Moon. But I don't know if I was like, drawing with crayons and stuff back then. But a lot of the colors, like, I don't kind of... It's not intentional, but I mean, 90s kid, so a lot of my inspiration for, I guess, drawing and colors and like, lines does come from 90s anime. So for sure, that's there. Bye! Thanks for coming in and chatting. It was good to see you. Thank you. The eyes are so scrumptious. Do you have people, including Crimson Roots, who said they want to eat my art, so I take that with compliment. Sailor Moon was on just before Dragon Ball Z, so I became a Sailor Moon fan too. The closeted Sailor Moon kid, I can't lie. I think, let me open something else. Here, I'll show you this. I was drawing this Roberu last night. I don't really like it, but I think it's a little... I need to fix it up. I don't do like 7 passes. I don't like angle. I need to draw on stream because I don't like my drawings by myself. I have to, yeah, this has like 7 passes on it. I think it's more obvious when I draw guys. But like in middle school, I was really, really, really into Bleach. Could be new profile picture material. I'll come back, yeah. Well, because I try to avoid the thing of, because I think it's apparent in his own work that, like, Kubo can kind of draw, like, 3 faces. So, I don't want to end up like that. But I think it kind of, like, really, like, rectangle-shaped eyes and, like, the long nose and jawline, I think I've really, like, latched onto that and never left it. Well, I mean, I'm here saying like, oh, well, like I love the Bleach and the art style was really cool, and I think my art style like really took from it. I mean, the first like 2 arcs of Bleach are kind of like unparalleled in how good, like maybe not unparalleled, maybe not that strong, but it's like really classic, like good shonen, and then past that, like right into like Hueco Mundo. Don't get me started. It just kind of loses a lot of that flair. Like, I mean, Soul Society was such a good sort of like tournament kind of arc. And then the first, all the Hala, like the first stuff, the first arcs, and the anime were just like all about style. Like that first opening, a lot of like of the anime, a lot of the first couple episodes, they're just like so cool. Like it's all about style. And then it just kind of doesn't do that anymore. I don't know if I have a favorite thing that I've ever drawn. I'm also the type of person that I kind of can't look back at a lot of stuff that I've done. I don't really like watch my own streams that much, and then when I post something, I'm like, I'm done with that. And then every now and then I'll look. I do like a lot of my animations. I think some of the ones, I reposted them kind of recently. There's like, I did a really short animation for Roberu and one for Ruse that I look back on a lot, and I'm like, oh, I like cooked with these. But I've said it a few times before on stream, but I think I prefer the way my art looks animated than it does like just as an illustration. So something I've also been trying to do is do a little bit of animation even on like something really simple on my illustration. So like with this Roberu one, I'm kind of planning for just like lights in the background or like a really simple snowfall effect, or maybe just like a blink. And then I don't know, like this one's already, I don't know, maybe the Mach Speed plushies can like zoom in and out or something. Okay, let me actually look at chat. Loves his earlier messier stuff. Like, yeah, like early Bleach is so good, and that's why that's the stuff I fell in love with. And Kubo really had a lot of. I mean, yeah, it was like messy and wonky and weird, but and then I think nowadays his art is like prettier and cleaner and it's always had this really like kind of graphic art look to it. Um, but yeah, a lot of his earlier stuff was really just had a lot of character to it. I ever watched Trigun? I've watched the original, like the 90s one. I've watched a little bit of I haven't finished. I watched Stampede, which was also really good. Like, I think that 3D studio is really, really good. Were they the same one that did the JoJo openings? Or no, it's Orange, right? Because there's like a couple really, really good 3D anime studios out there. It's Orange, right? What else did they do? They did something else. I'm trying to remember. As I open Google. Was it Land of Lust? Yeah, Land of the Lustrous. Yeah. It's Kaze that did the other one. But okay, my point being is that there's some really, really good 3D studios out there. Watch the first few episodes of Bleach, haven't gotten around to keep watching them. I mean, the first few is kind of all you need. Like that, as long as you watch the first opening of Bleach, like that's all you need. Never really read the big three until much later. Fairy Tail was my main jam. Wow. I was really into Bleach. Naruto was just something that I watched because it was on TV. I never really like followed it, and then I love One Piece. But with me in One Piece, it's I like to read a lot of it at once. So I'll read a bunch of One Piece and get like really, really into One Piece like once every like 3 years. I think I'm close to being at a point where I can just read a bunch again. He's strange enough with how many characters there were in Bleach nowadays. I'm impressed with how many cool looking characters he managed to make. Yeah, like, Kuo has good design sense, I think. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I think he's got... You know, the sauce is there. Yeah, Aizen was kind of an iconic villain. At that point. Anime journey started with Pokemon on DBZ, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Came disillusioned with sub because of Japanese Goku's terribly mismatched VA, so it's dub only. I can understand that because they are very, very, very different. I do think, like, Dragon Ball Z's dub kind of slaps. Like, it's pretty good. So I don't blame you on that one. And I think at the time, you know, with all the changes and like the weird censorship kind of stuff, we look at like the 4Kids stuff and they're like, what are they thinking? But I look back on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Like 4Kids stuff very, very, very fondly, and I still like quote a lot of like the Joey lines, so you know. I think honestly it did help make them very lasting worldwide phenomenon. What were you working on earlier? She's a phantom thief? I'm so behind on chat. Give me a second because I keep talking about my own stuff. This is what I was working on earlier. It's December 1st, so I was like, oh, time to start December drawing, a Christmas drawing. And it ended up being a festive alley throwing cool panda plushies at the camera / audience with the same energy as Eminem throwing a rat. Dinosaur King. I've heard, like, wow. I think I read that in, like, a kid's magazine once. This Pokemon with dinosaurs. I mean, back then they brought over, like, a bunch of kind of, like, kids franchise animes for... Because it's this, I mean, it's the same in Japan where it's like, you get a show, and it gets popular, and you can sell the toys that come along with this. The same toys that they use in the show, they brought out, like, a bunch of that stuff. Back off, I know what I'm doing. Check his pulse, Yugi. The sun will come up soon. Right, there's so many good. The one I was quoting, like, just yesterday is it's like the Yugi versus Joey fight, and then Joey's like inner monologuing where he's like, "Well, he knows that I'm gonna pick to choose to attack his monster, but because he knows that, he's gonna think that I won't, because I know that he knows that I know that he knows that I'll attack, so it's better for me to not attack." And then he goes on, and he ends it with, like, whatever, I'm just gonna attack. And, like, I always say that. Like, I love that line. I also really like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and, like, the GX dub. Now's no time to be talking Australian! Right, like, the four kids of Pokemon is just part of our childhood, and so, like, all the weird censorship details and stuff is just, like, part of the things we're doing. Is that Joey Wheeler? Nah, that's his cousin Jesse Wheeler. Like, oh my god, like, and Kaiba, like, Kaiba's lines are just iconic. What is it? You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck? Like, oh my god! Oh, that's an actual line, right? Growing up is learning that Kaiba is the coolest character, and Kaiba is right and deserves to win everything, because Kaiba's the best. That's part of growing up, okay? Growing up is realizing Kaiba is the best. Nah, Joey's still the best. What games are you playing tomorrow? I'll probably do Nine Souls tomorrow because the last time I played Nine Souls, I was so lost on the map. Like, I had no idea where to go, and I couldn't find where I was going. I couldn't find the boss. I couldn't find anything, and of course, like, streamer rules. As soon as I finished stream, I was like, you know what? I just want to farm a little bit more. I want to get some money because I lost so much money on this. I just kept dying, so I dropped all my souls. I didn't have any currency. So, like, I'll just do a bit of farming. And, like, I think I spent, like, 2 minutes just, like, attacking enemies to get currency. And then I found, like, a door that I just completely missed. And I think I found it, like, I was like, okay, I'll save that for next stream. So I went a different direction. And I was like, oh, I didn't go this direction. And, of course, like, what happened on stream was that I just went... I took, like, hard left when I should have just turned right once. So I actually found, like, 3 more places to go around in Nine Souls. I'm itching to get back into it and kind of, like, fight those bosses and stuff. Figure if it's intelligent life out there, why don't we teach them how to duel? But yeah, probably Nine Souls tomorrow. The PNG tuber is so cute. Thank you so much! I made the model myself. I've made all the models and the assets on screen, so like the overlay and all the GIFs that are slow moving today, but thank you so much. Thank you. I keep making PNG tuber models for myself, but I think right now I've got my bases covered, so maybe take a. I'd love to see some more Nine Souls. Well, good. That's nice to hear because I will be playing more Nine Souls. Yeah, the best part is no one can call him out for being arrogant because he has all the skills and the smarts to back it all up. Yeah, when you're like, I don't know, 11 and you're watching Yu-Gi-Oh, you're like, that Kaiba, like he's so mean, like, oh like he's so arrogant, and then you grow up and you like look back on Yu-Gi-Oh and you're like, Kaiba was right. Like, imagine like imagine being Kaiba and then you lose to a guy because he has like an Exodia deck. Like, come on. Like, really? Organic and homegrown. A blue main character. There's a couple more like Metroidvania-esque kind of games that are on my list, but I gotta finish a game before I start another one. And then I'll learn how to make PNG tuber assets, and then I will be unstoppable. It's fun to learn. I think it's a lot. It's kind of daunting to start, but then once you get the hang of it, you'll end up like me, where you just keep making them. You make too many. Someday I want to like make more expressions and stuff for my existing PNG tuber models. Someday. Morning, Nadir. Nice to see you. Get stick bugged. Mother 3 music. Heart of the cards. This nerd throws the deck into the ocean. Well, that's what I want to do. I want to have like different. The only one I have is I mean, you saw it before. I can just put it up. Oh wait, it always like undoes itself. Oh, it's because I need to save it. I don't save it to the wrong thing. Oh, I'll do it later. I have that locked in one. I keep accidentally like deleting it. I'll do it. I'll do it sometime. Oh, I have a bunch of PNG tuber models. If we had memberships, we could have cool emotes. We could. YouTube might take a while, but we were close on Twitch. But it'd be really fun to make custom emotes and stuff. I want to do that someday. I'll take a shower now. Maybe I'll be back before the end of stream. Maybe. Have a good shower. Get pelted with all the hot water. I'm gonna take us with you, Adu. I didn't bother looking into it. I'll be honest, I don't think the card game's that fun. I'm not like super into TCGs, but Yu-Gi-Oh's really weird, I think, compared to a lot of others, where it's like your first turn could have like 80 steps and you can win the match in that one turn. I mean, I don't really like know that much about it. It's just like from stuff I've watched. I watched my friends play like a bunch of like Master Duel, like the online one when it came out. And some turns are just crazy, like the things you can do. Just the classic art fall of copy, 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 PNG 3 and new folder 5. Um, it's worse than that. It's me literally just forgetting to hit save when I make edits, because I think it auto-saved and it didn't auto-save. So don't be like me and just manually save your stuff. It's just like, okay, like I did this and I've had it up for like hours, and I thought like, yeah, there was just like, once you make an edit, it's there, but it was not. So I just like accidentally deleted my edits 2 times in a row. Those whiny women back to the Dark Ages, right where they belong. I think the anime, like, I don't know if it'd be as fun to watch, like, without the nostalgia goggles on, or, anything like that, but I had a really good time watching the anime, and its various spin-offs. Do not get into TCGs, you will never recover financially. Yeah, pretty much. Anime is worth watching the first 3 episodes just as a time capsule. I mean, kind of what Nadir said, you'll like never... it's a financial burden, and you think it's not going to be because packs cost like, you know, not that much money, but then when you get into it and you're buying like a lot of packs at once, it's a lot of money. But there's something fun about like opening packs and seeing what you get and collecting the cards and, you know, occasionally actually playing the game. But there are like ways to play card games online that are a little like easier on the wallet than that. It's funny, the like 4Kids dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like through their censorship kind of made it a little more intense than it actually is. Like the Shadow Realm, it's like like you get sent to the Shadow Realm, which is I guess their way of like not saying that like, oh, you die or anything, but I think like the Shadow Realm is like worse than like just dying or something. I mean, there's been some like Yu-Gi-Oh episodes where like they're in like way later, like in Battle City or whatever, where there's like saw blades coming towards their ankles, and they're like, if you don't win the duel in like this many moves, like your feet will get cut off by these saw blades. But then like getting sent to the Shadow Realm is like not good either. I think like the more, I guess, like quote unquote like recent, it's not recent, it's like, you know, the past 8 years, Pokemon where they've changed up the art style has been really fun, because they've been able to do some really, really fun stuff with the animation. There's just been parts of the Pokemon anime that's just been really, really fun to watch. And they just get to go, the animators have just gotten to get kind of crazy with the battles, and yeah. Oh yeah, packs do they've kind of gone up in price, and then with the way, you know, in this economy, sometimes it's not really, can't really like spend. I don't know how much packs are over there, but even if it like, let's just say like, even if it was like $5, you don't want to spend that $5 somewhere else. And then collecting, once you start collecting and you just want the one. Yeah, if you don't win this duel, I'm gonna send your grandpa's soul to hell. Yeah, Gunpla is surprisingly cheap. I think that's always the thing that people are surprised about once they start, like, they do their first kit. It's like, oh, this only cost me like less than 2,000 yen or whatever. And it's like, yeah, it's really that cheap. Of course, like other sets, like the higher grade sets and certain tools and like paints and stuff and cost you more. But if you're just there to like build, it's not a lot of money. Hey, the Pokemon anime is why I am the way that I am now, so I'll always be defending it, probably. Oh, but the first episodes are so good. There's like stuff going on in the first ones. I've only really like dabbled. I was gonna say I've only like dabbled in Gunpla, but now that I think about it, I've never actually done like a Gundam model. I've always done the like figure rise kind of line. So I've made Common Riders, and I made Hikaru from Kaiju number 8. I've never actually made like a Gundam model. And that's not really like because I don't like Gundam or anything, because I do. I've watched my share of Gundam, but I was like, they have Kamen Rider ones, I'm gonna make a Kamen Rider! I've actually only done like the more expensive models that are more like building an action figure. I love Kaiju number 8. I did that. I need to get back on reading the manga, because I read a bunch of the manga and I took a break because I was like, I'll wait for a couple more chapters to come out so I can read a bunch of it at once. I like to read my manga in like chunks. And then the anime came out. So like, I'll just watch the anime and then remember what happened, and then now I'm here. Well, I'm always like, I always have like a list of stuff that I want to read when it comes to manga, and then I just never get to like loading up my ebook app. Manga's like cheap here, so I don't really like, have an excuse, I guess. If only I had access to the US library. I read a couple chapters of Witch Hat Atelier a couple weeks ago because I was spending time in a library and they had it, and I was like, wow, awesome! So I was just like flipping through it. Well, it's been on my list for like a very, very long time, and I just like, it was like, I want to set aside time to read this because I know I'm going to get really into it and I'm going to really, really want to pore over these pages, which I did. I did not finish that volume. So I was just like spending so much time looking at the pages, and then I know it's getting its anime adaptation soon that looks really good, and I think like some really, really talented people are working on it. So I'm really excited for it. But, I really enjoyed what I read of it. So I'll probably set some I mean, the holidays are coming up, so I'll probably have some time to set aside to just read a bunch of manga and stuff. I've gotten quite a few recommendations recently for some stuff that we've actually been talking on stream recently, like Akane Banashi. My friend's really into that. Never learned to buy things even as an adult. I have very little anime stuff. Collect board games instead. I think like board games can be a really expensive hobby. But I mean, well, I always say like, oh, you know, like board games can be really expensive, so having a bunch of them that like really adds up. But everyone I know that's like really into board games that has a bunch, like a whole closet like collections, they're like, no, not really. And I'm like, huh? Like, they're so expensive. We also need a lot of space for them, right? Because like boxes are so big. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you play them a lot, but then up front, I think it's still, you know, you're dropping a large amount of money for. I mean, I guess the same as video game money for like certain game. But I don't know, maybe it's just me, because also like with me in board games, it's like I have to know if I'm gonna like really like this board game. I'm gonna really want to play it with other people. But true, they have great resale value. A lot of used, like secondhand piece. Skippy's still going on, really? Very mature manga that was in my high school library. I remember what other stuff I wanted to read. Oh, I wanted to read a bit more of Sakamoto Days, because I really enjoyed the anime, and I read a couple, like the first couple of chapters when they were coming out, like when the series first started, and I was like, oh, this is really funny. And then I did my thing of like, I'll wait for more chapters so I can read a bunch at once. And then, surprise, the same thing happened, whereas like, I'll get to it, and then the anime got announced. So I was like, I'll just watch the anime. And then I'll get back to reading the manga. Actually, I was going to do a bunch of manga reading on a flight, but I forgot to download the app onto my phone so that I could like download the chapters. I was like, whoops. And board games also kind of run that same problem of getting a D&D group together, of like just trying to get people around at the same time. You know, I should add new stuff to my BGM. Like, that was the same one. I always do like 4 hours. I guess that's the thing. You go to a function, you always go to somewhere, and then you bring the board games, and then people play the board games. Ah, jealous. Right, different people vibe with different games. And... well, that's the thing with TTRPGs. It's like, you don't really have to be super creative for it. Like, if there's definitely people that just enjoy the combat a lot more and just kind of going through the motions of the gameplay. So like, and there's, you know, there's people that don't really like, are not as into the role playing aspect of it. So I think that's not that like Yeah, you can get into it without being like a weaver of words. Hi, Azu. Nice to see you. Hate each other in very personal ways. Take another quick little break and then I'll be back to chat. Oh. It's going okay. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. Alright, so I know it's a timing thing. How goes the arting? It goes alright. I did this because I didn't know what else to draw. But that might be because I don't want to have too many work in progresses. Did this part of a festive art little theories on how headphones work on Allie over here. I wanted today to be a drawing stream, and I didn't really want to do any line art or coloring. I just wanted to draw stuff today. This rabbit that I didn't do on stream. I did it last night, and I was just doing it to show style stuff. Yeah, just doodling, but I kind of want to doodle a bit more. I was saying I feel like my doodles on stream are a little bit better than off stream, where I just kind of like doubt myself. You guys want cowboy hats so bad today. In here. America is why. Howdy. Would the cowboy hat go over the ears, or would there be ear holes? Well, that's what I'm trying to think of. I'm gonna jump now. Hopefully I will catch you next stream tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye! Thank you for coming! And yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for some 9 souls. Which I think will not change. I don't think the plan will change. I just draw guidelines and then I completely erase them and be like, no, I don't want this. Think about this. Just call me Allie. And I am arting, I guess. Maybe. I don't know, where the, like... the ear can just kind of come out on the side. I feel like they'd have to, like, really... kind of get pushed out of the hat. Hey, but... the Twitch bubbles are working. Let me, there. No worries. I am drawing, question mark? Be called that. I don't know if this question is gonna like make sense, but do you guys think you look good in hats? Because I think I like hats, but I don't think I look good in hats. Like, I wish I could wear hats a bit more, but I just get worried about how I look. Or like, oh, I think I don't look good in this hat. I guess I should better take it off. Yes, because I am. Well, I guess that makes it easy. I'm not easy. I don't want to say easy, but right, you're always gonna look good in a hat. But... yeah, I think it just like is too flat on my head. It's a choice. I know what I am. I just didn't want to make it sound like I was making assumptions, which I wasn't, but it's like a... and then, yeah, so, like, I wouldn't have known if it was a choice or not, but, nah, I was just... nah, nothing wrong with that. But, yeah, I don't think I'd like to wear hats with more confidence. I crocheted myself a beret like a month or two ago, and I was like, okay, now that I've put in the work to actually make this, I should wear it. And I wore it like once or twice, and I think I like looked good in it, but it was a thing of like, I don't really want to wear this anymore. As in, it's like, in the same way that you don't really want to wear your jacket all day if it gets kind of warm. It was like, oh, it stopped raining. I don't really want to wear my hat anymore. It's just like, oh. Mainly because it made me look... giving up my hair was the best thing I ever did. Mainly because it looks bad. Secondly because it keeps me cool, though. Oh. But, I mean... good. That's great. That sounds great. Like, for real. Like, be comfortable with how you look. But I totally feel that, like... my hair is not that long. I would say it's, like, start of, like, the armpit level in like, length. And even that, for me, sometimes is just like, this is too much time and effort to take care of. I just want to have really short hair. And then whenever you do have a haircut, like, even if it's just you trim it, it's a couple, like, centimeters, it always feels good. Like, that first shower after haircut feels so good. Getting tired of the hat. Well, I think if you have, like, a lot of hair, too, it just kind of makes it less fun to wear. Because then anything happens, like the wind blows, and then your hair gets all messy, and you're like, well, now I have to go fix it, because it looks like a mess. And then you're just like, I don't want to fix it, like, pin the hat back onto the hair in the nice way that it looks. But also because I am... I went to answer someone and all I heard was armpit at the time. I meant like the length of my hair. Like the best way to describe it is that it's not quite it's like a little bit more than collarbone. So my hair goes a little bit past the collarbone and kind of just ends like right where like the armpit like starts. If that makes any sense. Feels so much relief. Finally bought a hat after 14 years of mulling it over, and when I finally did, I was told I looked like a witch. Oh no! Hey, but joke's on them. The witch look is cool. Oh, you like Wicked? The cowboy hat look incredible. Thank you. I don't know. I feel like cowboy hats are like specifically are a little bit taller. And I like the bandana, like the vest, and like the crop top. I feel that though, right? Like that's why it's hard to get hats and try wearing hats, because you're like, oh, this hat looks like finally I've built up the courage to wear this hat, and I think I look good, and then someone's like, wow, that hat makes you look like a witch. Oh, that's so sad. Alley Cat is, in fact, a panda. So Cowboy Alley Cat is a grizzly? A good way of thinking it. Having long hair once went way past my shoulders and probably past my armpit on the back side. I've had like... No, that's pretty long. I've had hair longer than that. But it gets annoying after a while. It just sits on my wall now because it's hard to wear with headphones. Right, that's the thing too. Like if you want to put on headphones. But I have earbuds. It shouldn't even be a concern of mine. And yet... Until they saw the mustache. I feel like Cowboy Alley being a grizzly bear is a really cute idea. All this happened because I said Steam instead of stream. I have like the Applejack thing going on. You got the like wheat, like the grass. Make the brim a little bit. We funnel hair buns, but they're revolvers instead of lasers. 12 shots. Got 12 shots. The monthly alley drawing can be the festive Christmas one, or it could just be Cowboy Alley. Mm. I don't want the brim of the hat to go like, and I like cover the eye a bit. Stream ain't big enough for the two of us. I'll just do this quickly. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with longer hair. More effort to take care of it and wash it and everything. It just gets annoying. Balance is really off on this. Makes the hair kind of cuter. No. A bit. I don't think I get that from having long hair, but it might be because I'm used to it, or because hair is never directly on the back of my neck. What a cow. 2 ears make sounds. guessing, you know. Yeah, I've played Red Dead Redemption. Like a, not like flannel, but like a little check pattern kind of thing would have been cuter. Okay, honestly, this like Cowboy Alley kind of slabs. It's like kind of great. Except for the arms, but we're not gonna like pay attention to that. That's not the main part of this. And you know the little elbow patches. I don't really know what makes like a an outfit cowboy-ish. So like, this is like a leather kind of type thing, right? She looks like a kid. So at first, I wanted it to be like really American, like Americana, and then I kind of pivoted into like a Red Dead into like a cowboy gotcha outfit banner thing. Yeah, I sketched it pretty fast. So it's like the head is a little too big, and then I think with like kind of making it like a big jacket, and then wanted it to be the like that's why I went for like the oh you gotta have the crop top because it's like the Americana thing, but made her look really younger. My silly typo was good for something. I mean, even that still looks a little young, but that's okay. This alternate alley is fine. What's their sick cowgirl name gonna be? I don't know. I'm really into that grizzly bear idea though, that's really cool. During COVID, I learned how to cut my hair myself. I've just been cutting my hair myself for like the past like 5 years, but I should go back to a hair salon now that I don't have to. But I'm also just like, well, now I can save all that time and money by just like trimming my hair myself. But my hair's not in great shape, so. And you wanted your cowboy hat, you got your cowboy hat. Alright. We're doing bear names or alley cat names? Either one. Because I don't have an idea. The Oakley's kind of cute. Scratch that! It was right there! That's really good. No, that's really good. I like that, Allie Oakley. That's good. You know how much I like my puns, so. Annie Oakley was like a person, wasn't she? Is she real? I never know with like Western, like it's cowboys and pirates that are always, I never really know if they were real or not, because some of them are like just from movies and some of them are like actually real. Oh yeah, Annie Oakley was a person. Well, she wasn't like a cowboy, like a sharpshooter. Yeah. She's like, I mean, I don't know why I said like she wasn't really a cowboy, because I think I was thinking of like cowboys in the same vein as pirates, as in like they went around and did sort of crime. But yeah. She was like a sharpshooter that did shows and stuff. So. Allie the Kid, that's good. That's good. People shaking hands over their pun. Well, there is a movie called The Parent Trap, but I think... What were they? That was like Lindsay Lohan, right? Hallie... Identical twins, Hallie and Annie. Oh, Dennis Quaid was the father. I was looking at the Wikipedia for The Parent Trap. Thank you, Allie, for letting us bully you into adding a cowboy hat. You're too kind to us. That's one way to put it. Yeah, I remember really liking it when I was a kid. But yeah, the cowboy hat just kept kind of coming up, and I was like, you know what? I could draw a cowboy hat. I'll do it. And I did. Well, I think it helped that you said, "Oh, like put a cowboy hat on Allie," because it's like if you asked me to draw just like come up with an original design for a cowboy original character on the spot, I don't think I could do it. And now I want to. Now I want to have. Well, what if I had a cowboy OC? Yeah, surprising how good Cowboy Alley or one of these cowboy names will be. It was fun. It was a fun little thing to draw. I already you already have extra PNGs. How am I gonna use the Cowboy Alley PNG? I'll save it just in case I start like streaming like a shooter game or something. What's one more? What color should be? Like, alright guys, today I'm gonna be playing Doom. I'm playing Doom Eternal today. It's like Cowboy Alley. It would work. It would work. I'm saving it for that. I'll save it for it. I think it would work. No, because that's gonna drop me into like the rabbit hole of like making a different PNG Alley for like different kinds of games. Where like, this is the Alley PNG model where she studied the blade, and it's like probably the games where I'm using a sword. It's gonna be so bad. An Alley for every occasion. I would go brown because that's just the classic, iconic like cowboy look, right? Blessed with the spice and wool. It's for when I play my like tycoon games. I have to think about the economics of my dealings. It's when I'll get the hollow wise wolf spice and wolf outfit. I already suggested it earlier and I can't stop thinking about it. I bet like YouTube probably have like some separate like secret Discord where you just talk about like, okay, how are we gonna get Allie to draw this now? The Bandit Keith energy. Okay, like, do not tempt me into making like a super like American Bandit Keith coded Bandit Keith pilled outfit, because I would totally want to do that with the like the stars and stripes with like sunglasses. Like, come on. Bandit Keith was awesome. Like, speaking of, like, we've been talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, but Bandit Keith was such a fun character. Like, first of all, that's like really cool. Like, let's all just be real with ourselves. That's such a cool name. And like, he was like a really fun villain. Gotta save it for July. I've only watched a couple episodes of like the newer Spice and Wolf, which I don't know, like a remake sort of thing. But I know a lot of people really like the original one. But I've heard that it does like kind of take a while to get into it, and then when you get into it, if you're like really into that kind of story, it's like, well, sell your teeth for apples, something, whatever the story's about. I treat him like some kind of bandit. But Hala had a really, really nice voice. Voice acting was really good on her. But have I played Red Dead Redemption 2? I haven't gone through the first one, and I really enjoyed the first one. I was kind of surprised by how, like, almost cozy the first one is. Like, it's quite... Like, I thought it was all gonna be, like, shootouts, all crazy cowboy action, but it's a lot of, like, a lot of it is just like story and like riding your horse and meeting people and like all these kind of like odd jobbing it. And I really liked that. I thought it was really cool. And the voice, I really liked the voice acting, like the performances on the first Red Dead Redemption. I know Red Dead Redemption 2 is kind of different, but I enjoyed the first Red Dead Redemption more than I thought I was going to. It had a really cool vibe to it. Yeah, I've heard like a lot of good things about 2. Um, yeah, a someday thing. Gonna scroll on by without saying howdy. Oh, I didn't know they also got the same English voice actor. That's good on them. That's cool. I like when the like dub versions kind of do the same sort of things that the Japanese tracks do. One of my favorite in recent memory is in the Yakuza franchise. So when they switch protagonists, Ichiban is voiced by the same voice actor as Nishiki. And when they came out with the like Yakuza 0 like Switch 2 edition and they did a dub, because I think Yakuza 0 didn't have a full dub until then. So when they came out with the Switch 2 edition and they announced like the dub voice actors, they got Nishiki to be voiced by Ichiban's voice actor, and I was like, that is so good. Like, that's just so nice. Like, I thought that was really cool. I gotta go through the Kaito Files DLC on Lost Judgment because I really want to play a Yakuza game. But I'm like waiting because 3 Kiwami is coming out in like February, and I know I'm gonna play that. And I'm so excited for the Mine DLC. Pirate Keith. And it would be another open world crime game, but it's actually really good, and the story is very melancholy. Yeah, I mean, I think just looking at the game and like trailers and stuff, you get this idea of it, and then playing it is sort of different. Because yeah, like what I was just saying with the first Red Dead Redemption, I thought that was gonna be like shoot 'em up cowboy game, and it was. It's like cozy, and I think Red Dead Redemption 2, yeah, like what you said is kind of just looking at the game, you think it's gonna be like this gritty, like vengeance cowboy shoot 'em up, but there's a lot of like story, and I know a lot of like the side stories get crazy too, but I don't want to spoil my because like I've stayed spoiler free long enough for Red Dead Redemption 2 that I think I can stay a little bit longer. Let me remember to save my files and not be a dummy. Saving this as Audi. The file name for this is Audi. And everyone else, remember to save your files that you are working on. But yeah, I think I'll wrap up there. It's a good time to stop. And also, I'm hungry. I only ended up just drawing more alleys today, and I kind of wanted to draw other things. Like I was like, oh, maybe I'll do fan art today, or like, maybe I'll work on something else. But the week is still young, so we'll probably do other things. picked up that brand of paranoia in middle school. I don't know how you avoided it so long. I had understood all the smart things in it. I know we've talked about it on stream before, but I don't know if you were there. Log Horizon is another good anime that kind of deals with like economics and stuff. So if you're kind of like into that, sort of like, what if an anime talked about economics? And I think Log Horizon has a lot of fun with a lot of like how it works itself into the plot. If you haven't, like, check that out. Also, it does just a lot of really cool ideas with the whole like isekai being transported into the game world, like as a game. They do some fun stuff with like servers, different servers, and skill trees and things. Black Horizon's pretty cool. Which is really funny because I think the original, I don't want to get too into it, but like I think the original author like got arrested for like tax evasion or something, and I'm like, but this is the economics story. Constantly saving, then saving again, in case that last save was corrupted. Well, because I have spent a lot of time just like being afraid that I didn't save my file, and well, because I'm like that with a lot of games, like games that have you manually save. I'll like save the game, check that it's been saved, and then when I quit, it's like, do you want to save and quit? And it's like, yeah, I don't remember the last time I saved the game. You know, like I have to save 3 times before I close out of a game. So I'm definitely not out of that paranoia, but with files, like art files, I'm a little okay because I tend to just keep my art software open anyway. I like to like just kind of jump in and work on it a little bit more in and out. Hi, Gio. Thanks for coming. I'm actually wrapping up stream right now. I'm so sorry. This always happens. Somebody like comes in and says hi. The second I'm like, yeah, it's probably gonna. A really cute emote though. Saving 2 times when closing the game. Yeah, forgot to report like a pretty large amount of money. Right? I thought that's what happens. Like, hey, I know you just said the words out loud. Gonna end stream, but let's kick in the algorithm. But I mean, the story's still kind of fun, so like, oh, look right. Also, it's got like a really fun opening, like man with a mission, and they just say database over and over again, but it really gets stuck in your head. It's pretty cool. Remember to fix your rules when you end stream. But we got a cowboy Hallie out of it. No, don't worry. I'll definitely I'll fix that typo. Well, hopefully, because I just kind of like. Not even like copy and paste, I just like do the... So there's like a setting when you set up streams and stuff. It's like, oh, you can reuse your settings from a previous thing. So it's like you don't really have to copy and paste. You can just like have your same like rules and whatever, like the things that you've already typed up. You can just reuse them. So like I'll have to go back and fix them on like 3 different presets. But thank you. No, like thanks for... watching out for me and checking my typos and stuff. So I'll fix it. But yeah. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. We had a fun chat today. I drew some things. We might do another like art stream this week because they've been going well. I've been drawing on them and it's fun. It's like a nice time to chat. But also like if not, I definitely do one once a week. So yeah, not sure when the next one will be, but tomorrow I will be streaming. I'll probably be playing a game though, and yeah, I'll be 9 souls. Because I want to get some progress done on that and not get lost in the map. I made it just in time. Alright, we talked about a bunch of things. You'll just have to go watch the VOD or something. And I did a cowboy. Yeah, it's been fun. I think streaming has been fun. And helping me get some stuff done too, like drawing on stream has been really helpful for me. And also for clearing out my backlog of games, that's also been helping. It's been fun to chat with you guys. Just chat about a bunch of different things. So thank you. Thanks for always coming in. No, I'm not falling for this trap. I'm not responding to you. But yeah, thank you for the likes and the follows and the subscribing. And I have a coffee link in the description that you guys have read, apparently, so you guys know it's there. If you ever feel like sending me a tip, you know, when if super chats and stuff are not active yet. And yeah, I'll stream tomorrow, play some 9 souls. And I've got like a Twitter and stuff, but I'm not really that active on it. We'll figure it out. Not figured out. It's just like I just don't like the. I'm tired of social media. I'm old. I'm tired. But anyway, thank you. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimashita. I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Stop it. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Okay, wait. No, I laughed at that.